Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. C. Ferrante, and today I'll be taking a look at Entity 3, also known as Smilers. Aggressiveness 4 out of 5. Smilers actively attempt to dispatch wanderers. While they don't perceive humans as a threat per se, they perceive humans as a natural competitor and will try to kill them off. Rarity 3 out of 5. Smilers only reside in dark or hazy areas. Since most levels are relatively illuminated, smilers are considered a rare sight. Intelligence 3 out of 5. While smilers have shown some degree of cognitive ability, their clandestine machinations buried deep in their minds remain nebulous. Praetoria Index 3.334 out of 5. Smilers are notably dangerous and mischievous entities. It is advised to avoid encounters with smilers if possible. Description: Entity 3, colloquially known as smilers, are mysterious specters known to stalk wanderers. They are identified by their radiant row of white teeth that gleam in the dark. It is advised to traverse dark areas with caution, as there is always the possibility a smiler is lurking. Behaviours: attraction toward a stimulus of light. Positive phototaxis is a widely documented behavior observed in smilers. It is a known fact that smilers will actively seek out light stimuli as they perceive light as a potential threat. Documentation from various sources have concluded that smilers will attempt to destroy light sources. Several journals from wanderers have proven that smilers intentionally break fluorescent lights to emulate their ideal environment: total darkness. It is typical of smilers to travel individually, but collective smiler swarms are not unheard of. Smilers have been observed to hunt down wanderers and subsequently dispatch them, usually by asphyxiation. Although strangulation is considered their primary means of attack, it has been noted that smilers may attempt to ram into perceived threats. Smiler attack victims can be identified by redness around the neck alongside deep nail impressions and bruising. It is common knowledge that darkness is the ideal habit for smilers. Absolutely no reports of smilers outside darkness have been recorded to date. Smilers will only hide in pitch black darkness and cannot reside in slightly dim areas. Smilers avoid being illuminated, so exposing them to a light stimulus will irritate them. Additionally, if smilers are forcibly exposed to light, they will immediately disappear. After attempting to illuminate a smiler, they might stalk you from a distance instead. Smilers have been documented to stalk perceived threats for a lengthy amount of time, the longest recorded time being 9 months. Smilers may utilize shadows or shady vents during the stalking process. The cognitive ability of smilers is undetermined and widely debated, but it is a known fact that these entities will actively pursue their prey. Smilers are fully aware of the torment they cause and will continue stalking their prey until they are pleased with the dread they cause. Biology: the exact biology of smilers is undetermined by Backrooms archivists, but there are some theories. It is known that smilers possess the following traits: radiant white teeth, glowing eyes, and an unsettlingly wide smile, hence the name. Exactly why smilers don their infamous grin is unknown. However, one theory postulates it may be a tactic to frighten threats and assert dominance over competitors. It is undetermined if their teeth have any other utilization, as consumption of food has never been observed. The rest of their form is obscured by darkness, and wanderers can't agree whether it actually has a physical body. Most assume that smilers are specters, a type of ghostly entity that oversees our everyday life. Ancient rumors claim they have non-human serpentine bodies, but this is disputed by several sources. However, it is known that they may have another limb capable of manual strangulation. The current model accepted by scholars suggests smilers may have hands obscured by darkness. It is noteworthy to bring up the fact that smilers may have descended from an ancient being. Precursor imagery depicts primordial smilers, which match the form of smilers but with several key differences. Primordial smilers are depicted as being immensely larger than their present day descendants, and are said to have a scarlet red hue instead of their usual white. It is fabled that many levels were obliterated by these massive celestial beings. Ancient scriptures say these entities were dormant millennia ago after being vanquished by an unprecedented influx of med sediment energy. Discovery. It is unknown exactly when smilers were discovered by wanderers. However, the earliest documentation of smilers dates back to several millennia ago. Ancient scriptures speak of a legion of 1,000 grinning beings swarming into our holy land. It is believed that this text, known as the Liber Caeli, describes the introduction of smilers into the Backrooms. Notably, this event lines up with the death of the primordial smilers. Survival Guide. It is advised to avoid dark or hazy areas, as that is the prime habitat for smilers. You must be cautious when traversing dim environments, as smilers may be nearby. Scouting out for alternative routes around areas devoid of light is highly recommended. However, if you do end up in a dark area and you're spotted by a smiler, you must immediately shut off all your lights. Light stimuli will only irritate the smiler even more. After turning off all sources of light, you must then sprint to the nearest completely illuminated room. If you don't believe you can run away in time, then you must confront the smiler in combat. It is recommended you discard one of your light sources, as that may distract the smiler. After being distracted, a smiler can be safely outran or beaten in combat. It is known that sharp instruments and projectiles are the most effective. Blunt objects typically inflict minimal damage, so utilizing them in combat is advised against. You will know when a smiler is deceased when it fades away and is completely obscured by the darkness.